Hi there and welcome back to the Seekers of Nautilon highest difficulty Stellaris playthrough. We're going to continue here and there's two highlights. First highlight, I don't know. The Vivisandia is growing ever more dangerous, so we want to build fleets and more fleets. As you can see, we're well below our naval capacity, so we use all of our alloys, well, except maybe some, for building fleets. And then we want to solve the riddle of this thing, the enigmatic fortress. For that we have sent a science ship over. Wants to analyze a local power surge. One of our most maniacal scientists. So we hope to do this well. We'll see if we can do it. We don't have that many days left, but we should do it. And in that we could also think about creating a small fallen empire fleet for 150 influence. I mean, why not? We'll try that out now. Here we go. We are summoned. There's no greater honor than to serve the chosen of Zarklan. Zarklan wills it. Now we've got that Empire fleet. Hey. Zarklan's pilgrims. We've got a battle cruiser. All kinds of fancy things. The Avatar class. Large sonic shield. Large neutronium armor. 5.5k. Well, I don't think it was worth it, but if you find it early in the game, it's certainly overwhelmingly good. It's not bad though. We can certainly use this, and well, it contributed to me. It was worth trying it out. Wow, it needs a lot of energy credits though. So let's see what we can continue to do. Nautilon's friends also still need some reinforcements. That could be good too, but we would rather want to start our new fleet. And we've already designed that thing, but with advanced afterburners, and I'm not so sure anymore about this. Maybe we should make a ranged thing. And we need to rename it, not Battle Core. That's kind of... We want something different here. I don't know, the Nautilon's Punisher. Yeah, we want something different. So we want long-range weapons, so we need the spinal mount bow, probably the artillery core and the artillery stern. We want it well balanced, and we want the highest range possible. So the Giga Cannon is definitely a thing. We want to quickly damage shields, so 50% more shield damage, 25% more hull damage. It says 50% less shield damage, 100% more armor damage. Accuracy 75, accuracy 85. The tachyon lance is definitely a thing. Compared to this. Tachyon lance is overall a little bit better than the Giga Cannon. But we need something that gives shield damage too. The kinetic artillery would be something that is good. So we now have 159 damage. 150 damage from the tachyon lance. These add 50 damage. About this, 50% more shield damage, minus 50% armor damage. Yeah, so you can see the kinetic artillery is superior in that case. Even though we have no tracking, but we have far larger range. Neutron launchers are good for the hull damage, so we'll have to balance that out a bit. You can see we have 100% armor damage and 50% hull damage, but only 30 average damage, while the neutron launchers have a lot higher range. Same goes for the laser. So it would be a mix of kinetic artillery and neutron launchers. The neutron launchers, 100% armor, 50% hull, 50% armor, 75% hull, are roughly comparable to a tachyon lance, a third of a tachyon lance. Roughly. So we'll see that we get the same amount. So we need some kinetic artilleries now. Here, and because we need the shields removed faster, we have doubled our damage. We could... It's hard to say. I mean, the core is armor and hull, right? That removes the shield very quickly. That not so much, but we could just give it that. And the thing about the neutron launchers is they cannot be stopped because they are energy type. So we'll combine kinetic and energy weapons for a maximum range build. Still, we of course want the best sensors and stuff. But we don't want line. Advanced combat computer artillery. Your weapons range is even 10% more now. So what could be added right now? We could have auxiliary fire control with 5 more chance to hit, but I don't know. Is that effective? That's the question. I mean, we can look at the damage that it increases. It basically increases nothing. So we could look for the shield capacitors. And I think they are the most effective thing we could have. The regenerative hull tissue is good, but what protects us most is the shields. And you can see that is significant. So we have 2,600 here. So for every one of these shield capacitors, we get 260. While for a large hyper shield we get 870, so that's the question, right? If we add one of these, 260 roughly. Now if we add one of these, we're far more. So it could be better to have the advanced reactor booster here. But also that's not really effective with a power usage of 180. So maybe we need to balance it out a bit and see what brings us most. Advanced afterburners give a sublight speed of 20% and evasion of 10%. But the evasion in larger ships is nerfed. So we get an evasion of 1%. That's terribly terrifying. But But the speed gets a nice bump up. That's really a nice bump up. I mean, 20% more speed is a big deal. It's definitely a big deal. The auxiliary fire control is terrible, I mean. The regenerative hull tissue doesn't bring us anything in combat, but brings us something if we decide to go for a group in battle, so to say, that will stay somewhere and regenerate. So if we have the superior fleets, then it will be good, but usually you want to be faster a bit. You want a bit of mobility at least. And for that we still add the advanced afterburners. And then we can do the rest with neutronium armor. We'll have a well-balanced ship with Nautilon's Punisher. So there, that's the balanced thing. And what we'll do then is add a Titan that goes for the same thing. We cannot really build a Titan right now, but we'll design one that complements us. Because overall, I mean, I'm not sure if it's the more efficient design, but something different. Addition beam is pretty good for armor and hull damage. And okay for shield damage still. So now we want the shield damage removals. And that must be the kinetic artillery still. So let's see. This thing delivers a whopping 300 average damage. So if we add 6 times the 50, we're about the same as this monster. Is that what kind of type is that? Is that... we don't know what kind of damage that is. Is that energy? It's not energy. It's a beam. I don't know. So it probably doesn't scale too much, but it's pretty nice. So the kinetic artillery is still okay, but it's not good for armor damage. So the question is, should we just add in one neutron launcher here? Just to give it a bit of a punch. It's also a bit more accurate, so... Cloud Lightning has really the weakness that it has such a low range, and that's what we're building on here. The 100% shield damage is... yeah, it's basically the 90 shield damage. Then... so we'll try to balance it out with the neutron launchers here, like that. So, we'll call it Nautilon's Judgment, and now let's balance out what we get here. Hyper shields. Let's add as many hyper shields as we can. Yeah, let's see, that's a little bit better. Now the shield capacitor is really doing something. Now this thing adds 870 and we have 7080, so that would add a significant amount. Nearly one of these shields or 20 power usage, while these have 180 power usage. That's crazy, and we should aim to have the same speed as our battleship design for that. So they can move in unison. 215. Is that reachable even with a Titan? We'll see. If it is, we'll go for it. Absolutely. Because it's such an advantage. Yeah, and see. It's possible. The rest will be neutronium armor. That's not too much here, but all in all, it seems good. We have that with the artillery tactics, with this thing, this thing, this thing. Shield dampener. A nanobot cloud just to repair our fleet. Could be nice. Quantum destabilizer effect on hostile ships. 10% less ship fire rate. That seems very powerful. But if we think we have the advantage, and we have definitely a lot of damage, then ship fire rate plus 5% would also be great. I mean, combat disengagement chance, offensive aura. Oh, that's also cool. Aims for destroying. But I think we want to win with minimal losses, so we'll go for the quantum destabilizer on that thing. And that's that. So, let's see what else happens with our enigmatic station. Oh yeah, we want to start up the fleet manager. We have a cruiser here that's just flying around. I don't know, we just want to build something nice. Let's see. What do we have here though? There's also something nice that we could build, right? The bureaucratic complex is absolutely not needed. Can add that thing later. And yeah, we'll have so many workplaces here that we can definitely add something else. What? Stronghold is always good and useful. Also for the housing, it adds one of these. Go to the shipyard and build kind of Nautilon's Punishers, right? That's the first to start that kind of thing. Now can we go into that? Not yet. Once it's there, we'll start building on
it. Special project complete.
So, fortress, the enigmatic fortress. Now it continues. Go to the fortress at once. Having stabilized the ship's connection to the power system of the fortress, we must decide how much energy to supply in the first surge. Since the technology is unfamiliar, the exact amount is difficult to determine. 2 estimates are available. We'll go with a higher or with a lower estimate. I don't know, let's invest more. Go with a higher estimate. The high level of energy sent into the fortress to power the door was powerful enough to cause the re-ignition of a deeper energy source within. This defense is online once again. The airlock will not be a concern once we've disabled them. Brace yourselves.
Xeno station engaged.
Okay. But we fled.
Construction complete.
Flee! Wait, pause this. It's evading hostile. We need to set it to passive. With defeat of the defenses once again, we may find a way to explore the mysteries. Give the go-ahead. We'll find someone to assist the team. And we'll go move here and go for the power surge once again.
We have mastered a new technology.
It's time for the lighter one. What do we have here? Poison for a trade station. Yeah, we want to add commercial zones again. Here in the factories. So happy. Transgenic crops, though, giving us more food. Offer the nutritional elements of several standard food crops in one convenient package. And now I think still we should go for the cell revitalization. Because Ghidorah is pretty old and I don't know how long we'll have her. Plain brain shell. Good. Go.
Construction complete.
How is it going for us? What's going on here? Ah, look! Nautilon's favor was successfully prospected, revealing a new fertile lands. Well, no more room though. We have a new searing desert here, so we could even more increase that generator district even more if we wanted to. And that's interesting, definitely. That's something we could go for. We could replace these with generator districts. Nautilon's power has finished its construction queue. Yeah, that was this. Okay. Power surge. We lose, yeah, some of the Federation stuff.
Construction complete.
Nautilon's claim has construction queue. Yeah, we want alloys there. And more people to work.
Construction complete.
We need more room on this, eh? Remnants of the Wen entered into a research agreement with Harmony. Icy Gaze is good. That thing's good. Memorex is good. Planet Collection Habitat 8 is
Construction
good.
complete.
And this thing is also good. Let's add more.
Construction complete.
Housing. Here we're also have a lot higher alloy income now, which is very good for us.
Construction complete.
Are you on this? We can only move here, okay. Enigmatic Fortress, local power surge.
Construction complete.
Wiz has finished the construction queue. Is thing finished? Yes. Yeah, increasing our unity is also not too bad. Administrative buildings. Oh look, we need more volatile modes. Why more volatile modes then? They're extremely expensive, but other things are even more extremely expensive. Adjusting the energy supply. But this time we'll go for the lower estimate. Airlock opened. At first the amount of energy supplied to the fortress seemed too small to make a difference, and the area surrounding the airlock slowly started to show signs of functioning. With some mechanical tricks and guesswork, the team accessed the controls, managed to open the airlock itself, although not by the cleanest docking procedure. They're now inside the fortress. Let's hope we can also get them out. Skyroll, we wish you luck. You're a maniac. That's why we've sent you there.
Construction complete.
Conquest is fine. The local power surge. At it again.
Construction complete.
Need more rare crystals if we can. That was fine. The Terrans in the Empire of Cyronia display psionic potential. Strange. Are they all going mad? Is that it? Everyone's looking at the fortress. The away team find their way blocked by a massive bulkhead in the tower. The team report that there is a recessed alcove to their right housing a pedestal, a contraption wrought in the same black metal as the fortress itself. They believe this device is the key to opening the bulkhead. The leader of the explorers describes it as 3 upright poles spaced equidistant across the top of the pedestal with 3 rings, metal tori, varying sizes, placed around the leftmost pole, the smallest at the top and the largest at the bottom. Aha. Smallest at the top, largest at the bottom, middle at the middle. 3 rings. 3 upright poles. Metal tori. Place metal rings around the remaining 2 poles. I'm not sure. We could rearrange the tori. Remove the center and rightmost poles. Search for torus-shaped indentations on the bulkhead. After the course of action was announced, a moment of silence followed, then vague scraping noises as the team attempted to carry out their plan. After another pause, faint shuffling, and a draw-out sharp sound increasing in pitch over 5 seconds, then a long silence. It took us several minutes to accept that this was the end of the expedition. No screaming, no calls for aid. We can at least hope this means they met a quick end. After a quarter, a slow, heavy rasp suggests whatever trap sprung on them reset itself. Some present claim it sounded like alien laughter. Finally, the fortress managed an even more disturbing sound, that of the power returning to its defense systems. Ah, that thing is terrifying and terrible. I hate this thing. Let's deactivate once again. Take that thing down, will you? Yeah, we'll give the go-ahead and go in again.
Updated.
We'll find someone to assist the team.
Situation log updated.
Here we go. For science. That enigmatic fortress. Well. Have a look here though. at the origin system. Yeah, the Punisher class. It can add to that fleet here, Sarklan's Pilgrims. I think that's very fun. How quick are they? That would be interesting to know. What is the speed they have? 247, and these escorts have even more. So we could add our battleships there. It would be fine. Nautilon's Punishers and Nautilon's Judgment. Here we go. 5.5k, one of these ships. Goodness. Here we go. Let's say thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. We'll see each other in the next episode when we try to crack open the enigmatic fortress once again. Have a great time until then and happy gaming. This is Immanuel signing out. See you soon.